full-time Cherries from the QP because it is raining and it's horrible. It has abated somewhat, but Cherries are second in the Premier League, Ben.
Mental. So good. Just, it's so strange because that reminded me of like when a team like Arsenal go 2-0 up against Nottingham Forest. We just looked so composed, relaxed. We just looked so professional about everything that we did. And it wasn't the greatest game of football. We were definitely the better team. We had the much better chances. Forest were very poor and toothless. But yeah, we showed so much class, and shows why we're probably the level above what we have been before in previous seasons when we come ninth.
It's that first half that was the difference for us, I think. I mean, obviously the scoreline does suggest that, but in the second half I think that Nottingham Forest had 5 shots to our 2, but it didn't really feel like we were under that much threat.
Yeah, no, all of that. I remember Awani having a couple of like shots with straight at Petrovic. The only real chance I remember was Gibbs White, and again it was a fairly comfortable save for Petrovic. It's not like he was probably reaching out to grab it.
Yeah.
It was one of them maybe camera saves. But yeah, again, just so class. We were brilliant, and everyone is happy.
Did we build it up, this whole dodgeball thing, and worrying about how we're going to counter it? We were building it up in our own heads, and then we realised actually there's nothing to it really.
Well, yeah, and I've been so pessimistic before today. I was so pessimistic about today because I can't wrap my head around the fact they're actually good.
Yeah.
But like, what is going on? We're AFC Bournemouth and we're second.
Right, so we've got Dan here, new face of the channel. That's because he's a Forest fan. What are you doing in the home pub, Dan? I don't know how you managed to do it, but you're here. You're Bournemouth born though, right?
Yeah, Bournemouth born, so I've been here all my life. I was brought up here and always been a Bournemouth fan.
Yeah,
but the rivalry started I think a few years ago when obviously Bournemouth and Forest had that issue over the storm in February 2021 or 2022 it was.
Look, your season last season was absolutely unreal. There's been a lot of change at the start of this season, and now under Sean Dyche, I think that you might be a little bit more solidified. We didn't see that so much today, but how are you feeling after a 2-0 at Bournemouth?
I don't know. I'm concerned. I think I like Sean Dyche. I think he's a bit more solidified. You get a bit more security at the back. My issue is that his track record is always going to be at the bottom half of the Premier League. And when you play in a team like Bournemouth, and obviously I know Bournemouth quite well, you're the front of Manu especially he's a great player. I just don't think you can defend that well. I think, in my opinion, we're not going to get back to where we were last year. Yeah. Nuno did an excellent job. Yeah, he's gone to West Ham now, and I was slightly fuming that he did actually leave us and go to, I don't know what was going on in our hierarchy. It's a bit of a nightmare. It's a bit of a laughing stock, actually, isn't it? I don't know what it is from an external point of view, but
from a Bournemouth perspective, it feels like you've gone from Nuno, who's quite well drilled, but well, certainly more attacking than Dyche, but then in between you've had Angeball, this is reckless style, and then you've gone back almost to something more akin to Nuno, but maybe even more reserved than Nuno, and you picked a manager that, like you say, has never really been one for challenging at the top half of the table, which I sense that Marinakis wants. I mean, he seemed to be pissed off last season that after a game where you weren't in the Champions League places anymore or something, and he came on the pitch to remonstrate with Nuno. We were all thinking, actually, like come on, like Nottingham Forest have only been back in the top tier for a few seasons. That's not bad. Yeah. So I don't know. It feels like he wants to challenge. Is Sean Dyche the manager to do that? For us, it doesn't feel like it, but
no, look,
maybe.
Personally, I think obviously Nuno got us back up there. Ange, when he came in, I think he wasn't the right fit.
Yeah.
I think we all knew he wasn't the right fit, and there was a lot of fans that were singing out, you're going to get sacked in the morning. Our own fans were singing that.
In his press conferences, he didn't talk, like, if you're a new manager that goes into a press conference,
talk about Forest,
you've got to talk about the club that you're going into. Talk about Brian Clough, you've got to talk about how you're going to bring... He just talked about his own CV and stuff, like...
It seemed like he had already had a little bit of an issue with the media when he was at Tottenham.
Yeah.
Carried that over to us, and you know what, you're not at Tottenham anymore, you're at Forest. And I think that's what maybe a portion of the fans were against.
Yeah.
And look, his football, it didn't work for us, and fair enough. Look, he did well for the first few games at Tottenham, but that's not our style of play. We needed a little bit more of an attack. Well, look, we got good players.
Yeah.
You talk on paper. Look, we got Gibbs, White, Anderson. Look, 2 England nationals. Yeah. You got Hudson-Odoi, who's still a good player, can cut and he can do well, and you got 2 good strikers. We're a good team. But when you're not playing them in a specific way, so Ange, for instance, was playing them too attacking. Look, we've got a back liner where you know, they're going to want to drop back, they're going to want to play, they want to keep it deep. And Sean Dyche, look, I don't think he's the answer. I think, he's going to come in, he's going to solidify it. He got a good result at Porto, but at the end of the day, we got 2 penalties where it was, you know, it was a bit fortunate. Get him out. And I don't think that at Bournemouth, I don't think that vice. I think you're going to go to the top of the league and go to Arsenal, West, or you can do Arsenal, Man City, Liverpool, Man United. I don't think you're going to get those points. I think you might get a few against the I was about to say the Burnleys, but even they won 3-2 today.
They did,
didn't they? And then they're going to get a result. So where are we getting our points from? I think we need maybe a bit more of a progressive manager. Obviously, I would have Nuno back in a heartbeat. I'd have Nuno back in a heartbeat. But apart from that, who do you take? We're in a bit of a nomad situation now where I'd rather have Nuno back, but you can't, can you? Because he's at West Ham now, isn't he? Yeah.
Well, Dan, look, good luck for the rest of the season, mate. I'm sure you'll be fine, and fingers crossed you do well in Europe anyway.
Yeah, no, cheers. Yeah, no. At the end of the day, Bournemouth born. I knew today was going to go only one way. You've got a great team, you've got a great manager. I hope he stays for the long term as well, because there's lots of things out where the top teams are looking at him, and a lot of teams will think, we'll take him as a manager, but he really does well at Bournemouth, and you've got a great attacking squad, and hopefully, you can stick it out, you can go forward, you can get Europe this season, and then it'd be a great result, wouldn't it? Obviously, last season you were almost there, and it's a bit like us, you get there, and then it's the last 10 games of the season is where it matters, isn't it? Yeah. And if they can stick it out, I think you'll be fine.
How are you? We just heard from the Forest fan. He was kind of very calm after a 2-0 loss, but really it's early days for Sean Dyche. But I was disappointed in him.
Oh, they were terrible, We were looking at the team before the game, God, they're a good team.
Yeah.
But, no confidence. I think we were saying about Krupy taking that shot is because of the confidence he's in. They got no confidence. Elliot Anderson, who we know is brilliant. Scotland, like the England player, not Elliot Anderson. It's strange, but listen, I think Dyche's got to get into him. I think we spoke about it in the preview that we're probably getting him just before he gets to a grip with him, so it might actually be a good thing. I was impressed with it. Even like the second half, which wasn't very good. I think you got to remember last week we were 2-0 up and we blew it, and I think there was a part of it when don't blow out, manage the game, and I thought we done it really well. Apart from one Petrovic save, they didn't really do much. It looked just as likely that we're going to get a third. So pretty comfy, mate, and. I don't know what they're probably quite calm because I don't know when they don't beat us, do they? They don't beat us, mate. I love it. But no, nice to see. It's not. I was quite happy to see Dyche back in the Prem. After about 5 minutes, I thought,
here we go.
God to say, but they didn't. Like I say, I think they put into context. They could have done with Chrissy Wood, obviously. Yeah. They've got a few out, but
it feels like their game plan hinges on him quite a bit.
Yeah, definitely, because
they love their set pieces.
Yeah,
and Sean Dyche does.
Yes, and their backup strikers are not Chris Wood. They're nowhere near to the level. So they'll be needing him to get back very, very soon. But and I love the fact that now you look at our bench and you can bring players on. I thought Jimenez was unbelievable at right back. Milo, you're looking at it now going, Ever and Diakite, two of our most expensive players, are going to struggle to get the team.
Do you think it was a case of them thinking that Chris Wood might be involved, therefore
with Milo?
Yeah, put Milo up there.
A little
just
bit.
In case.
I think there was probably they knew they'd be direct. Yeah. But also I think I like Diakite, but I didn't think he was very good last week.
Yeah.
And now we were saying then that we'll never know, but would Milo have been better against Mateta last week? Do you know what I mean? Potentially. But I think it is probably Milo didn't do anything wrong. They got a bit more direct. Diakite didn't have a great game. Let's give Milo another chance. It'll be really interesting to see what we do at City. Because again, Scott's brilliant, but City away, that's where you want Christie. So what do we do? But the options are brilliant, mate. We were brilliant. We are brilliant, and we're second.
I should be buzzing now, but I'm just like a bit like. It's weird, isn't it?
Yeah, it is a little bit.
Hey, what birthday weekend for you?
Not bad, yeah. I just said to them, I think the win was in the bag when Jebbo scored Friday night. He gave us that feel-good factor.
Jebbo scored 3 points. All you need is a certain someone to sign on the dotted line, right?
Yes, I'm sure Anthony said
that.
So
no pressure, Anthony.
Yeah, just please, come on, man. He's got to now. What? He must love it here. He must love it. But yeah, no, mate. It's nice to have a little comfortable win, another clean sheet. So happy days for. I don't think anyone had a bad game. I thought Tav was brilliant. I thought Traffair was brilliant. Jimenez was brilliant. You could name a lot of them. Unal come on as well, lovely touch. Nice that we could just give him a cameo because it's like, I reckon they went, put me on the bench against Forest because we'd have had the game done. And then I'm only winding you up, Forest fans.
Or is he?
But I was just saying then, are we better than Leicester when they won the league? I think we are. We were 800 to 1 to win the league, we're now 150.
Right, Ollie, how you feeling being second in the league? It's all right, isn't it?
I'll tell you what, we got a title 6-pointer, Sunderland away in a few weeks. Gonna have to look forward to that. Got City away next week. I mean, that should be they should roll over for us, really.
Yeah, sure.
I mean, when the Bournemouth come into town, what can you do? I mean, best team in the league. I know we're second at the moment, but we had a few off games. Probably should have got a result at Liverpool. Anfield's sort of our playground.
I just wonder how long you're going to carry this on for. You're still going.
I could talk for England.
I was quite disappointing in Nottingham Forest today. I was quite disappointed. I expected them to bring more to the table.
Yeah. I was talking to maybe Bray, a great Forest vlogger, and he was saying, this is the lineup that we want.
Yeah.
They were unchanged from Porto apart from Zinchenko, which who they don't rate. And to be honest, I think the fact that we can beat their preferred lineup, I don't know how if they thought they played completely dreadfully today, but I thought they did. I thought, it was Sean Dyche. I mean, it's not going to be pretty football. I was sort of expecting, up until, of course, that freak goal, I was expecting us to sort of play them off the park a bit, and then them to sort of score a goal, against someone to play, because that's what Dyche does.
Did you just call a Tavernier goal a free goal, just for the sake of... No.
That wasn't Tavernier that played. That was Junior Stanislas.
It was, wasn't it? It was very much a Stanislas corner.
Because, not only was it the corner, but he was actually looking dangerous.
Yeah. He was really good, I thought. I can't really recall many players that I could think, they had a bit of a weak game, really.
No,
I mean... the pitch, we were just solid. And what's weird, I don't think, many players had, an 8 out of 10, 9 out of 10. We were all, really solid, 7 out of 10s all over. We didn't have a standout, did we?
Well, I mean, I was going to go say, this player's a standout, but then I'm ending up naming 5 players.
Yeah.
It's we were just so good all over the park, as you say. It's and I do just want to pinpoint this one specific position, centre back, Milosavljevic. He should be starting.
Well pronounced.
Oh, thank you. That's hours of work there. He should be starting.
Yeah.
I don't know why Diakite has been given the nod when you've got that sort of player who's 6'3", has he won it all in the air today.
Yeah, brilliant.
The Forest didn't get a look in. When you've got players like Milenkovic, they should be winning some headers. But with Milosavljevic, they just couldn't, because he's so imperious in the air, but he's also such a good defender, and he's good with his feet.
So is he your man of the match today, is he?
I think it's only right I give it to one man, Marcus Tavernier.
And does Champions League wait for you, Ollie?
I believe it does.
What a day it's been, and what a day it's been for you, Steve Hensman.
Really good day. Yeah.
Why?
Because the Cherries won 2-0. That's all I care about. No,
and also,
we've come to the QP afterwards.
Right.
Guys, come in before, you get your raffle tickets, and that's what I did. And I've just won the raffle. Rolled over for a couple of weeks, and it's £300.
We all have a bit of QP-ness, and Steve definitely likes that. £300 you won in your pocket.
£300.
Have you got the cash to prove that you won it?
I
because
have.
Some people are cynical.
I know they are. Look, hang on.
Hello.
Look, genuinely, there it is.
Cold, hard cash. Look at that.
Yeah.
That is unreal. But
so it makes the day even more special.
But that's second prize today, because first prize is us getting 3 points.
We were brilliant today. Yeah. Really, really good.
First half especially, right?
Yeah. First half especially. We just had too much, and they couldn't cope with us. I thought the 2 full-backs handled their wingers really, really well. One of them got taken off at half-time. He was having no joy whatsoever. Scott and Tyler Adams, I thought, dominated the midfield. They were really, really good
Tyler
today.
Adams, again, it's one of those performances where it's just you can't really remember what he's done, but it's everything he's done has been brilliant.
He's just mopping it up. He's there as an outlet to move the ball, move the ball about and give it to other players and let them do their thing. But he's just dependable, so dependable, and he's so tenacious. He's winning the ball back, but. All of them today. Milo came in. Milo came in. What's this?
What does he want? Interrupting our fan cams. Joe, if you want a word, say it now.
Come on, Joe.
Right,
Sorry to interrupt. I had no idea.
You're on our fan cams. Go on.
Oh, what a result.
Come to the
team
QP.
and this man. 100%. Cut the QP. Do nothing more. Buy a pint. Get a free raffle ticket or a pint of Coke. I won't stress that as well. Get a free raffle ticket. It's normally £100. The one wins it, rolls over at the following home game. Couple £100.
Yeah.
Nice little bonus coming up to Christmas, and what a day out of football for these lads.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well done.
Loved it.
I'll cash them out. And
Cheers,
the
James.
cherries.
Yeah, but
Do you have a load of food over his face?
yeah, I don't know. I don't really care. I don't know what I was saying, but yeah, just had too much from today. I think they tried to change it second half, went a bit more direct, lumping it up to Iowunni, and I thought Milo handled him perfectly, and he didn't put a foot wrong all day. Just a really great performance from the team, and we're up to second.
Happy days.
Heady heights.